What the? What the hell? No, we're not. We're not doing this. Okay. Okay. I feel like shit. Kill me now. Boop, boop. Oh, girl. Oh, fan. Okay, first of all, don't be on my nerves now. Nope, it wants to go off parameters. Parameters. Yeah. So, back at it again. Well, I slept through most of the day because, yeah, if you see my TikTok, yeah, there's that. And I was doing okay till you shut up. Oh my god. Gotta love sarcastic t-shirts. Yeah. I was trying to do what the ish are they called? Like texture presets or whatever that I keep seeing for gameplay, and I don't know, like there was like no difference for one, and I'm just like, really? But whatever. So, like I said yesterday, I put Demeter here because she's initially for the gameplay for Horse Ranch, and this it's not really, like I said, if you don't feel like you could get the most out of it, I wouldn't recommend getting it. I got it because I can get something out of it, especially with the mods that I have. But like I said, if there's really no incentive to having it, then I'm not gonna like push people to like get it if they don't have it already. I used to be an expansion pack fiend, but those days are long gone after Sims 3. Um, I do plan on getting the latest one though, but I haven't watched I haven't watched creators or anybody else do it. So I I haven't I haven't seen anybody, I haven't seen, like the major creators that, are simmers that do it. I haven't seen any of that stuff because I don't want to spoil myself because these last these, life and death and this one had me like frothing and I'm just like foaming at the mouth. I want it. And that hasn't happened in years for me for a Sims game. Like for real. And a lot of the reason why I keep playing The Sims is because of mods. So, yeah, EA, thank your lucky stars that I have mods to mess with. But, anyways, let's get into this. So, I'm going to go into lessons really quick, just so just so people can have a thorough understanding of Horse Ranch. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. Okay. Okay, that's basically the introduction to the town. Now they have a community board, and let's see, learn about town residents, purchase ranch animals, pick your jobs around town, sing your horse to train, and compete in the equestrian center. Like I said, the equestrian center is a rabbit hole. It is not, an indoor thing. And there's, of course, customizing your ranch and all that stuff. And telling you for the horses, it's pretty simple: horse care, horse riding, horse skills, horse breeding. You know, got to make sure the horses are into each other like normal pets. And there's mini goats and sheeps. Let's see. And of course, there's the nectar making skill that I discussed yesterday. Um, that I think was like misplaced, to be honest. I mean, like I said, it's a good skill to come back to the game, but I feel like it could have been in like, I don't know, some kind of like vacation setting or, a destination world setting. I think EA missed the mark for that one. If we're gonna have destination worlds, like why not, do like world adventures or vacation or bon voyage or vacation? Like there's so much missed opportunity with that and it bugs the hell out of me, you know. And of course the bottles of wine, let's see, aging wine rack, ranch hand. A ranch hand is basically it's another service. That's all that is. And there's of course ranch events, ranch animal day, ranch gatherings, and all that good stuff. Prairie grass. Now, prairie grass you can it's another harvestable and you can use it to make hay bales and of course feed your horses and stuff with. But like I said, it depends on what you want to get out of it. So let's take a look around here. There's a water trough here, bales of hay, yeah, decoration, all that stuff, prairie grass. They got the good stuff. They got that good stuff. And this is a lot of property to work with. I don't normally do the 64 by 64, but if you want to be a rancher, if you want to be a rancher, then yes, definitely get the larger properties. What the but what now? What now? What right now? What right now? Okay, okay, okay. I was about to say it better not be like any more negative bullshit. I get enough negative bullshit as it is. That's all to harvest. Okay. She needs a trash bin and stuff. So let's see. Let's get an outdoor trash bin. And I'm actually gonna put one back here. Um, just so we have one for back here. It's not gonna make much of a difference. It's just, something to put down. But I'm sure you've seen plenty of creators, do the gameplay for Horse Ranch and yada yada. And like I said, you know, I'm not disparaging or discouraging people from watching major creators. I'm just saying to make sure. Ah, Did, hey, did somebody did a drive by like for me? Hi, thank you. Okay, thanks for the drive by likes. Like what the hell? Like I was saying, um, Oh my god, I sound like a prepubescent brat. I always saying, like, no. Bitty bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum. Girl, I'm a mess. And as you can see, there's my grapees right there. I got a set of 10. Now, depending on what you want to do with said grapees, if you want to like sell or like have a market, Demeter, yes, I did name her after the Greek goddess and one of her what is it called? Effigies. One of her other effigy names, Erenice, Erenice, or or is it Aaron? Stop it. Eh. I'm probably gonna get a UI recolor if I want. And her niece, Demeter. See, child of nature, nurturing, and she's elegant because our girl be classy. Um, and she is, of course, a young adult, but you know, Demeter is basically Demeter and Gaia are basically Mother Nature, to put it simply, for like Greek mythos. So that's another thing. I have all the Greek gods supposedly reincarnated. The only ones I didn't make was Zeus and Hades and Poseidon. And I think I may have left a couple others out, but yeah, I have Apollo's family. I have Dionysus. So I have Ares, which I had her as a woman. Um, and I of course have Diana Artemis and all that stuff. I mean, they make and uh, their effigy names. Um, yeah, they make pretty good first and last names. So, but seeing as okay, I'm at a dilemma. A dilemma. What do we do, baddies? I'll tell you what we do, baddies. We go shopping. Okay? Because we're gonna need a few things. So we got the farmers market that we can go to. Seriously, Slims, go shopping. That is, that is like the place to go to if you don't feel like buying seeds, getting them at random. You could get, the actual produce and stuff. Um, the actual produce, um, fruits, vegetables, flowers, even. You can even buy stuff that's normally from the vet, but you could purchase it. But yeah, seriously, sim mods are nice. See, they need to fix this. Something is messing with the UI, and I don't know what the hell it is. Why do I got the feeling it's Tool or something? They even have beige llama. Well, you can harvest wool and stuff. See, you can get wool and stuff. I'm gonna sort it by name and see the different fruits and harvestables I have. Like, not all of these are like some of them are from the game, but quite a few aren't actually. Like, these are plantable maple extract and marshmallows. Yeah, that be that good stuff. Gee, but that's not why I'm here. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Nar. L M. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ah, shoot. I can't activate the cheat window. 8,000. So, bag of chestnut, bag of Hong Xi, um, box of mandarin and box of yuja. Let's see, cashew, apple, cherry, chestnut. Grapefruit, and let's get some grow fruits in here too. Because grow fruit, period, makes the best fertilizer, like hands down. So I recommend getting this mod from Seriously Sims so you can just buy up grow fruit and stuff like that, or you can purchase the seeds or whatever. But eh, eh, it's a matter of taste. And as you can see, there's some horse ranch training stuff here on both sides of the property. Now, if I was a betting woman, where would I want my barn? I mean, I could put a barn here or over here. It's essential. And the reason why you want to have a barn is one, we're not classless and we're going to put our horses up in a place to stay. Now, I do want a mare and a stud, you know, for good breeding and all that stuff. But let's start with, the important stuff. Yeah, I think the barn should go like right here, and produce and stuff can go along here. So let me. And the reason why I'm building the barn first is because, Demeter is, she is intelligent. Insufficient funds. And let's see. Let me check her styles. Okay, what kind of decor she likes? She likes vintage, garden, and patio decor. So that actually makes a lot of sense for her. I'm gonna give her some money though, just so she has some money. I think mm, 15K should do. just so we have, some stuff to work with. Mm, 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 mm. Eh, it's not really screaming barn for some odd reason. It's not screaming barn. Mm, mm, I'm not so sure about this. Not so sure about the style for that. Yeah, this makes more sense. There we go. And then right here. And as you can see for horse ranch, there are, barn doors. If you want to make a barn, horse ranch is the way to do it. Now, horse ranch and cottage living actually go hand in hand together because you are raising barn animals, and I feel like that should have been included, or all included with like pets and stuff like that. Like my first pets, that should have been in with cats and dogs, like for real. I feel like EA is just has gotten lazy and is like milking it. So they purposely don't put shit in, and it bothers the hell out of me. But I get the feeling they were actually listening to some of us, so we'll see what it holds. I have a feeling they were listening to some of us when they actually made something that's like related to, having a business and stuff like that, besides, a damn retail store. Like in the Sims aspirations, or um Sims 2 open for business, like you could sell or do all sorts of stuff, including tattoo styling. And tattoos used to be like intricate, and you could layer them and stuff like that in The Sims 3. And now I'm hoping with business and hobbies that it's going to it's going to give some of that back. So I want to be perfectly clear that, of course, I haven't seen the major creators or, players do it because it's incentivized play. And I mean, they can like and dislike can like and dislike some things, but it doesn't feel as organic to me when they can literally get the game early. And I'm just like, okay. but I don't feel like they touch on some of the same points. So give me a moment while I give a roof. I give a roof about all this. Renron Field. Oh, good lord. I'm gonna change that. I'm probably gonna name this property Gaia or something. So, something like that, maybe. I don't know. Either Gaia or I don't know, Harvest Ranch or something like that. But like I said, like barnyard stuff, it could have included the horses. I don't know why we had to get, this in order to have horses. We had horses with Sims 3 pets. Now, mind you, for The Sims 3, they did take up more room, and you had to have certain specs to play The Sims 3. With The Sims 4, what it was originally tailored for was for low and high end computers. So, of course, they had to cut back on some things. That's the positive and negatives about this game. They had to make cutbacks in order for this game to be playable for everyone and not needing a certain computer in order to run the game. Um, Let me see. Like I mentioned, like I mentioned in a couple of previous streams, it's a double-edged sword with The Sims 4. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I enjoy it more because of the mods. When I had the other Sims games, I didn't have mods. I didn't need them because everything was customizable and I was like, happy with it. But with Sims 4, I feel like you can't really play it without the mods because they enhance the gameplay that should be there in the first place. And that is disappointing for me. But hey, I'm playing, so yeah. There's that good bit. Boop. Just that tiny little freeze thing because don't need like it to be huge, huge. Boop. Just changing the color. Now for the roof. Roof. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that's pretty. I like this. Weathered glass roof. Oh, yes. Huh. I didn't get into the roof patterns of For Rent and Life or Death, so that's like kind of news to me, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty good looking. I like that. You get a line, I get a pull, friend. You get a line, I get a pull, buddy. Okay. That's a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Might have to get like some kind of lighting mod or something. I don't know. If you have recommendations for lighting mods, please let me know. Um, I am open to suggestion. I'm trying to make gameplay more interesting for people besides me yapping, but I'm mostly here to yap. And I don't have The Sims 4 background music for a reason. I do not like it. So that's why I play like lo-fi and stuff like that. Um, with the gameplay. Just so there's, some music in the background, but I don't like The Sims 4 music. I really don't. Like, S pop was, it sounds literally like anime themes or J pop, which is funny, but, and some of the other music, but I don't like the build mode music or the create a sim music. I really don't. I think it's fallen off. And, like I said, for aesthetically pleasing gameplay, it matters for me. And if I don't like it, I'm not going to look at it. I mean, you can call me a picky puss all you want, but yeah, that's just how I am. Stone. I don't think I should have stone in the barn. I just need wooden planks. Nope. Almost. Almost. No. No. Oh, hell no. Nope. Close. There we go. That's a bit better. Yes, I'm gonna have lighting and stuff on there, but I need to make sure the initial design is what I would like for it. Plain and simple. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Now for barns, it's just about the same inside as is outside, unless if you want to like, do it. But it's not. I wouldn't say. I would say it's like not a big deal of what you want to get out of it. Hmm. Let's see. Does this work? Oh yes, that's nice. Okay. Okay. I can roll with that. Yeah, this like looks natural. Not a big deal. Now, what am I to do with this? Maybe I can do verticals? The vertical one? I mean, it works. Yeah, this works. I think that works. But yeah, like I said, it's just a matter of perspective. I'm building, like I said, I'm building the barn first so we can like get our horsies. Get our horsies, get our barnyard animals, etc., etc. Okay, so this will be their stalls. Zoop. Now, for oh, for their living stuff, I'm not gonna like, overdo things, but I want them to like be comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to object by function, pets. Nope. Where is the hay thingy? Looking for the hay bed. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. Okay, there's that, but where's the goddamn. Ah. Oop, there's the crow. Let's see. That's a cat tree. Where in the butt, butt, buddy, butt, butt? Bruh. Oh, it's killing me. It is killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly. Mystical crystal grid. What the hell? Okay, I did not see that when I got that stuff pack. I'm gonna have to explore that. Let me see. Where is the bed? Bed. I need the bed for my seams. Be so for real right now. Be so for real right now. Okay, let's narrow it down to pack. Okay, there's the animal feeder, the feedy feeds for the feedy feed. That's a water and food bowl. And I'm putting the troughs out here. I'll worry about recolors later, but I'm trying to find where the ish their sleeping arrangement is. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are killing me. They are killing me. Okay, let's sort it by pack. Okay, horse ranch. Okay, there it is. I am gonna have to adjust that though, because it's too big. It's too, the area is too small. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Huh. I had to make it a bit bigger just to even it out a bit. Yeah, because they need room to sleep and one bed per bubula. Let's get the gates up. There we go. I kind of like putting things like off to the side just so I can like put some decor there later. It's kind of what I do. I am such a decor fiend. Like, I have to decorate places because I don't like to empty spaces unless it's like too empty. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm just telling you right now, uh it makes sense to me. Okay. Getting a lot of progress. There we go. I'm just gonna put like that on the side and such. Um, but that wasn't initially what I was looking for. I was looking for the ball. Because the ball is fun. So the ball is gonna be here. I want a different ball. Boop, boop. I like that ball. I like that ball. You like that ball? I like that ball. I'm giving him two balls. But like I mentioned before, like outdoor like pets as a whole, it could have been like an entire animal package. Like you could have had the veterinarian stuff and the ranch owner stuff. Like I don't know what it's like. Eh. Of course, I have haunted, residential, tiny home. Because I have paranormal stuff as well, which for the umpteenth time could have been included with seasons, but you know. And the snowboarding and skiing. Like, why did that have to be an expansion pack all on its own? Snowy Escape. Like, they could have done something totally different with the Japanese vibe. That could have been like the city living and Sam Maishuno type of deal. If they wanted to give it like a Tokyo Neo vibe and rural Japan type of thing. I don't know. Like Komorebi could have been a destination world, in my opinion. It could have been a destination world. I think there's a lot to be desired. Huh. Hello. But let's get back to building this barn because that is like a priority focus. I'm trying to I'm I'm trying to make this like horse ready. Okay. There's nothing extra needed. I mean, the barrels are one thing, but I'm not training them to like be equine, equestrian jumpers just yet because, as I said before, there's stuff that they can use here. So I don't feel like I need to put that all on my property. And of course, there's the other animal sheds and the bees and the mighty, mighty insect farm. Hmm. I think I'm going to prairie grass it a bit. Just around here. Just scatter it a bit. Hmm. Lining it up in a row was a bad idea. Maybe get some around here. A little more natural looking. Just something a little more, I don't know. Just something to work with. Nothing like overly done. Yeah, that works. Let me just. And then. There we go. Oh my god. Huh? Well, that wouldn't have helped. Now, would it have? Okay. So, we are going to have great soil. And Mm, a romantic aura? Nah. Let's put it on ley line. Only because I like to put it on the ley line. Hmm. Yeah, because definitely the barnyard animals are gonna be here. Let me just boop. I feel like one llama and one cow should do. I don't know. It's not really my. Let me see what happens when I turn move objects off. Okay. Okay. Well, they should be able to intersect. I don't know why. Nope, 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 nope. That's because the feed has to be clear. Mm, should I have two llamas? I feel like I should have two llamas. I mean, let me check something really quick because I'm curious about it. Okay, animals, cows and llamas. Shearing, milking. Hmm. And with like the wool for like nifty knitting, I do like the aesthetic though of nifty knitting. I loved it from its conception. I love the pastel colors and like the craft room stuff. I think it's like really cool. Let me save this really quick. Ah, you wa, oh, oh, oh. But yeah, somebody hit me with like drive-by likes, and I'm just like, okay. Uh, stomach hurts so bad. Can like not take forever to save? Thank you. Yeah, I think I should get another llama. Nope, that's a chicken coop. I need another animal shed. No. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Mm. Hmm. Maybe I should make the moo moo a different color just so I know what it is. And the other two can be llamas. Mama llama. And then, of course, the chicken coop. Um, Should I put them in the barn or outside? In the barn or outside? I'm gonna put them by here, only to complete it. They're gonna be neighbors. I know it seems like I'm doing the most right now, but this is for, ranching and all that good stuff. Like full blown farming, baby. So, I like the color of these. Yeah, that suits it better. Why am I not feeling this? I like this better. Yeah, I think that goes. And then, of course, the bees. Now, for the bees, they can, they can pollinate your plants and stuff like that, so they can evolve. So it's good to have, a good set of them. Boom, 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 boom. Now, like I said, the bees, they will pollinate your plants, so you don't always have to fertilize them to evolve them, but it's still, good to fertilize them just in case. Um, but it's like keep your bees happy, bond with them, and they'll return the favor. Yeah. Like I said, produce is going to be like all through this area. And the horses area is going to be here. So horses and the barn animals are going to be here. Um, I'm probably going to fence in the chicken coop just in case. I don't know if keeping them behind the fence would. Let me see something. Yeah, no. Let me see. Pet care. Nope. And I might get a dog as well, just to give it, the aesthetic of living on the farm, having a farm dog and stuff. Oh boy. Hmm. Or some people are alive. Everybody's always alive and competing, and live and competing is just driving me crazy. just like, I'm just like, give it a freaking rest, man. Hmm? Okay. Looks like there is an update. Oh, for the burglary? You picked the wrong house, fool? Oh, yes. Luke, what the hell? Oh, my boy Luke coming in with a update. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Don't play no games. Ooh. 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 I'm a happy camper. Gonna have to download that later, baby. Yeah. Ooh, I am so happy. Got new. Let's see, where is my boy Sacrificial? There he is. Luke is so awesome. 7 hours ago, babes. He's been busy. Just gonna leave that there. Violence slash murders against burglars. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Incomplete network error. Oh, god damn it. Mm, Claire. I'm gonna have to. Well, like I said before, I'm putting some stuff down. I don't have to worry about foxes since they're not common here, so I don't need to fence my chickens. You fence your chickens. I'm not fencing my chickens. You fence your chickens. Oh, yeah, too close to the feed. Like the feed areas cannot be too close because my sim does have to get back there to refill them. So, yeah. Mhm. Okay, so far so good. But everything will is like going to fall into each other. It's just a matter of, how I approach things. Hmm. Maybe I should have her be a veterinarian. Hmm. I mean, she is a lady of nature. I think she needs a couple lessons and things. Just so we're on the same page, of course. Let's sit in a skill class, shall we? Okay, first thing is first, we are going. Oh, right, milling is also a skill from Ice Munman. That's actually great. Fabrication, gardening, flower arranging. Oh, she's gonna have to learn a lot. But for now, we're doing the veterinarian skill. we go. There we go. There we go. She got a lot out of that. Okay, let's do, because now that she's done that, let's get her in another skill class. Like, I'm gonna have her, like, learning her main skills. And of course, she's going to be a biology major because, well, that's just the way that is. So, horse training, yeah, definitely. Cool. And then I think we can do one more skill class. So I don't want her to be too high up on her skills before she like applies for college and stuff like that. Hmm. Hmm. Winemaking, most definitely. Like anything to do with plants, she's gonna be on.
Baroche.
Like no cap. Because, that's the goddess Demeter. Okay. 9 o'clock is when lessons classes end. Save. Alright, where's the mailbox? Because she can apply for scholarships and stuff via her mailbox. So it's not a huge loss. Where the ish is it? Where's your mailbox? Oh, it's all the way to Sassafras and over here. Like, why is the mailbox never, like, frickin' in front of where a house is supposed to be? Like, that drives me the frick insane. Like, just put it where it needs to be. I like this one. This one's, like, more zany and springy. Alright, let's do university scholarships, apply for scholarships. There should be at least 3 she can apply for. And then, of course, apply to universities. Education for all. And then now, while she is in college, she's not going to be able to give like her complete full. Well, screw it. She's going to be able to give her attention to her animals and such. And Deactive calm. Go bond with the bees. Because you need to bond with them. Oh, and she's getting stung. Try this again.
Oh. Huh. Oh. Well enough. No. Oh, bow. Mushka Guru.
Good, good, good.
Ooh.
You have to be one with the bees. One with the bees. And get used to being around them. Now, I wouldn't do this in real life. I'll tell you that right now. Because, girl, girl.
And go!
Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Uh-uh-uh. Ah! This is going to be a long, long thing.
Oh.
Bond with the bees. That's one way of doing it, I guess.
Oh. Huh.
Good job. Hmm. My cramps are draining me, man. I have to take my mom to PT tomorrow. But it's not till like 4 p.m., so I mean, it's not, a bad thing. This week is just gonna be eh. Uh, but oh, and there's rain, and there's rain. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Why must it be rain? Why must it be rain? That's so weird. Oh, shit. Uh, I would have been up earlier doing this, but cramps make you tired. Cramps make you tired. Nope, wrong thing. So Thursday, mom has her infusion. Okay. Um, all the times to be cramping. I mean, I can go out for a walk tomorrow too. Okay, it's not raining too bad now. Okay, so there's 6 of each. Oh, first things first. How do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna have a specific thing for the grapes. Okay. Uh, uh, I really don't feel good. It's going to be like this. No. Let me just. Now let me just. She can at least find the collectibles. Yes, I know my friend is live. Also, might be, girl, where is she at? Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That girl be doing the most. 20, 30. Okay, cool. Like everything to do with nature or plants, it's going to be her.
Oh. Durfna.
We don't want to get overly invested in this though.
Huh. Chankina.
But
Grush?
I'm gonna get invested in this. Because somebody wanted me to test out Horse Ranch.
Huh.
And of course, they gotta do something with eco lifestyle, so of course, I am going to get the horses and such, and maybe the pet sheeps, pet baby sheeps.
Oh. Durfna.
Beady 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 beady.
Ah.
Yes.
The door.
Okay. Go home. Go home. Beady 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 Enjoy 2 minutes of straight beaties. All right. And it's just gonna be like into gemology too. I just know it. Like, girl. So let me. Boop. Bitty bitty bum bum bitty bitty. God damn it. I can't get that song out of my head now. Because people have been posting, Yolanda Salvador and Selena, and yes, I get it. She's up for parole. But calm down, people. We know she killed Selena. She was stealing from her, though. Like, you don't get to play those games. And a lot of fans of Selena are still alive today. So it's not like she wouldn't have been a part of our lives. Hell, I think she probably could have been bigger than Jennifer Lopez. And that's a lot. And we're selling two of them. There. Plant. What the fuck? No, 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 no. I really hate it when they do that. I really hate it when Reapy does that. Like, give me a break.
Ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah.
Mm,
Ooh, Biff.
okay. Oh, brr.
Ooh, the Narg.
Yes, Agatha, take 1,000 simoleons because why the hell not? Oh my gosh. He ended up freezing in place. And
Ooh,
luckily,
the
it's
Narg.
raining, so don't have to worry about watering the plants,
Ooh, ah.
which is all fine and dandy. Okay, active, partially normal. Active, calm, 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 calm. Okay, they're all calm.
Ah,
Good.
ah.
I don't know if I got the mod for always calm bees. I think I do.
Oh.
Oh no. Man, my back is hurting. Uh, uh, gotta love that. Uh, A key thing for gardening is to try to have the plants within proximity with each other so your sim can get their gardening done.
Ooh, Biff.
I wish there was a faster way of Eric Miller. Wow, I'm happy for you. I don't even know you.
Ooh, the Narg.
Like, that's so pathetic. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Hmm. I'm lonely. Mm. Hopefully, when I get my layout and stuff together, there'll be better stuff to do, I guess. Hmm. Okay. I mean, luckily, she's mastered
Gotcha.
her. She's
Ah.
mastered her gardening, but I don't want her to like master everything, or so help me God, if I get the perfectionist stuff. I'm going to be so mad. Because every time, like, when you up your skills to level 10, it's like, oh, you're developing the perfectionist personality. And I'm like, no, I'm literally just mastering skills. Like, the fuck? Really? Okay, okay. loading is now closed. Yeah, that comes with the eco lifestyle pack, which I will be discussing after this. But mm, like I said, if you want like the full like farmer experience or whatever, um, you would need both cottage living and horse ranch because horse ranch by itself is just as far as as far as like incentive goes. So like I said, unless if you like can come up with your own story or um, just make the most out of it, I give it about a 6 out of 10 as far as playability goes. Um, I got it on sale, so plus I wanted horses in my games, so there was something I could do with that. But that's it for right now for Horse Ranch. Again, I would recommend having both cottage living and Horse Ranch to get like the farmer's life if you want to do like a farmer's challenge or something like that. Anyways, I am going to bed because I am tired as hell and my stomach still hurts. So, once again, this has been your Empress, your Queen, and everything in between the HBIC. And I'll see you probably tomorrow if I'm not too out of